This page was created to teach Black history. Unfortunately, the American educational system was designed to exclude our real historical account, so we are here to dismantle it. It's time to enlighten those of us who have been kept in the dark. I am a Black man who didn't know enough about my own history, so I began to dig deeper and do my own research. Black history is American history, so I want people of all races and cultures to join together to learn our history as one. Here, I will share all of my findings. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe to Teaching Black History. The story of Frederick D. Patterson. Patterson was born on October 10, 1901 in Washington, D.C. to Mammy Lucille and William Ross Patterson. He was named after the great abolitionist and D.C. resident, Frederick Douglass. Patterson was orphaned by the age of 2 when both of his parents died from tuberculosis. He then moved in with his sister Bessie, his primary caregiver, who sacrificed to ensure him a good education. She dedicated nearly half her $20 monthly salary to enroll him in the private elementary school of Samuel Houston College. By the age of 31, Patterson had attained 3 educational degrees: a doctorate degree of veterinarian medicine and Master of Science degree from Iowa State University, and a doctorate of psychology from Cornell University. He studied in the agricultural department at the Prairie View Normal and Industrial Institute, now known as Prairie View A&M University in Texas, where he first became interested in veterinarian medicine. Later, he enrolled at Iowa State University in the College of Veterinary Medicine, where he graduated with a Doctor of Veterinary Medicine in 1923 and a Master of Science in 1927. Patterson was a member of Alpha Psi Alpha fraternity. His journey to academic accomplishment was not without its roadblocks. He was the only African American working at the Iowa State College Veterinarian Clinic, where he learned important personal lessons about race and society. In his first autobiography, reflecting on the experiences, he writes, "I learned a lesson with regard to race that I never forgot. How people feel about you reflects the way you permit yourself to be treated. If you permit yourself to be treated differently, you are condemned to an unequal relationship." Furthermore, he had to maintain employment while studying because he had no other source of income. He earned a doctorate of philosophy in 1932 in veterinarian pathology from Cornell University, where he was inducted to Psi Kappa Psi Honor Society. Patterson taught veterinarian medicine for 4 years at Virginia State College while serving as the director of the Department of Agriculture. From there, he became a head of the veterinarian division, then the director of the School of Agriculture at the Tuskegee Institute. While director of the veterinarian division, the program attracted even white students due to its prestige, a rare occurrence for an HBCU in the segregated South. At Tuskegee Institute between 1935 and 1953, President Patterson was responsible for transforming the institute into a full-fledged university with graduate programs that exist still today. Over the course of his presidency, he founded the School of Veterinary Medicine, the Commercial Dietetics Program, and spearheaded the university's engineering and commercial aviation programs. All of these programs uniquely situated African Americans and Tuskegee University in a position where they could provide highly skilled interns for prestigious internships in emergence fields. In 1944, he founded two institutions which would largely shape his overall legacy: the School of Veterinary Medicine at Tuskegee University, which has graduated approximately 75% of the United States Black veterinarians, and the United Negro College Fund, which administers 37 private historical Black colleges and universities throughout the United States and administers 10,000 scholarships every year. Today, UNCF has raised over $3.6 billion since its inception in 1944. Patterson's leadership won him national recognition and earned him an invitation to serve on President S. Harry Truman's Commission on Higher Education from 1946 to 1947. This commission called for an important shift in American college education away from European concepts and towards equality of opportunity. Important developments following historically from this commissioner's report were the development of the Community College Network and the Title III of the Higher Education Act of 1965. Patterson eventually became a director of the Phelps-Stokes Fund from 1958 to 1969, where he worked to improve education for youth of all disadvantaged backgrounds. He also founded the nonprofit Robert R. Moulton Memorial Institute to improve the recruitment and management processes of HBCUs. Eventually, Patterson will receive the President Medal of Freedom from President Ronald Reagan on June 23, 1987, in recognition of his lifetime of achievement, leadership, and success in the educational field. He received a Candace Award from the National Coalition of 100 Black Women in 1986. In honor of the impact Patterson had on college education, especially in the African American community, UNCF established Frederick D. Patterson Research Institute in 1996. Iowa State University College of Veterinary Medicine, his alma mater, has created two scholarships in his name honoring, celebrating diversity and inclusion. After he died on April 26, 1988, his remains were buried on Tuskegee University's campus.